Quel est votre nom? Ah.
My master stands tall and proud. You are not Ilintoth. If you are his ally, step forward and declare it. Only a true ally of Ilintoth may pass. What think you of the Zolkir known as Zastan? You are no Zolkir, but are you wise? Tell me, why might one use balsam ointment? A poor choice. You will be purged.
That's not going to work.
Oh fuck.
What in the hell? Might not be the time.
You are not my master. If you are his ally, step forward and declare it. Only a true ally of Ilintoth may pass. What think you of the Zolkir known as Zastan? You are no Zolkir.
Mais êtes-vous sage?
Tell me, why might one use balsam ointment? Acceptable, finally. If you could see anything in me, what would it be? You seek to survive. You seek power.
Ouais.
Be welcome.
A well-guarded laboratory. What were they hiding down here?
Plein de trucs à looter. Eh, qui est-ce qui fait des griffes partout là? Pupus? Qui veut une pupuce? Pas cher. Eh, pupuce, oh! Le canapé? Qui veut un canapé? Pas cher. Il irait avec une pupuce dedans. Littéralement. Une grosse pupuce. Oh, c'est une petite pupuce. Une petite pupuce.
Best avoid that trap.
10. Ouais, vas-y, tiens. J'ai bien fait. Croing.
Right tool will do the trick.
15. Ah, ouais, quand même. Ah, voilà. Tu fais des bêtises, pupuce.
The book is locked tight.
Oula.
No visible keyhole. Only an oval recess in the cover's mouth. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in.
Curious. Why don't you take a closer look? I'll observe from back here.
We surely shouldn't leave such a threat out, where anyone could stumble across it.
Techniquement, il était pas à la portée du premier venu. Oh. Mais elle est en mode je fais que de la merde. Pupuce. Hein?
Defender of the people.
Bien pupuce, il y a des cuillères, il y a du coca, il y a tout ce que t'aimes. Je comprends pas why le tour par tour.
lot on my mind and, well, in it.
One with the weave.
Je sais pas ce qu'il faut que je fasse. En fait.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Wits and blades, always sharp. Got to keep moving.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Ma poupouille, oui, la petite poupouille. Ouais, mais j'ai mis un peu de temps à savoir ce qui se passait, donc...
Still alive.
Oui, ma pupuche, mais voilà. Stop le bazar. Oh, oh là là, ouf. Ma petite puce. Tu fous trop le dawa pour un petit machin. Mais pourquoi je suis encore en mode machin truc muche? Je comprends pas.
What do we have here?
Je comprends pas.
Salutations.
Je comprends pas ce qu'ils veulent que je fasse.
Sharp as ever. Sharp as ever. One move ahead.
No one stopped me yet. Can't slow down.
I'm ready. I must keep going.
Which way to the nearest library? Let's explore. Where am I needed? I love surprises.
Can't give up now. What path lies before me?
A long way to go still. This way.
wish to live in more interesting times.
Let's try this way.
Oh, I have the magic touch. On my way. A hero at heart.
Burp. Burp. Franchement, c'est abusé un peu, non?
Cheers to the taxidermist. Must have taken ages to stuff.
Never a dull moment.
Your face protects me.
Seek and you shall find me.
Mais non, mais l'environnement il fait plus rien, c'est bon.
Forthwith. Blade at the ready. Checking things out.
Marrr. Marrr.
What now? These boots have seen everything.
Marrr.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Mais je sais pas comment on ressort.
Have to keep pushing.
Charmed, I'm sure. A hero at heart. Keeping pace.
Looking ahead. Don't waste a step.
Let's see.
On peut peut-être enlever... Comment on enlève le... Oui,
No one back
hein.
home will ever believe this. My condition likes being ignored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact. And soon.
Non, je vais pas donner les trucs de Ma. Ouais, voilà, tiens.
Thank you.
Aou. Ah, t'as vu un autre chat, toi.
Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mister, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent. I might just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am. What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. And from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it
Mon
earned
bébé,
me the
bah
attention
alors.
of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The
Lady
goddess
of
Mystra.
Mysteries.
She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover.
Pourquoi l'image est aussi sombre, là, d'un coup?
I am, after all, the villain of the tale. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mystra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries. I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. She only smiled and told me to be contented. But inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, and yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale? Very well. Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for
On appelle ça une
another time, but
fusée.
the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. And he almost managed, but not quite. And his entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms. Until the day Mystra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. A Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, What if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess? The answer was to try. The outcome was to fail.
Devine.
This deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mistra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book bound and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And God says it ever hungry.
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however. I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep. We might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. Then again, we might not. All of this. It must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways.
Non, pas pour l'instant.
Gale's one of us, and we should stand by his side.
I'm in two minds. And frankly, don't care a great deal. Either decision is fine by me.
Once I'd step out of the protective aura of the artifact, it wouldn't be long before the Absolute overtakes me. I'd never let that happen, so I'd aim for a swift end. I would consume...
Mais l'image est super noire.
Venture as deep into the Underdark as I possibly could. Till they cloud my eyes forever. With a bit of luck, I'd manage to make it to a mind-flared colony, so that when the orb erupts, one loud, last song of vengeance would reverberate through the dark. Wouldn't be a heroic end, but coarsely poetic enough in its justice. That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
Look, don't talk.
I've been looking.
And you got nothing to show for it but your own arse.
Lae'zel's suspicion and Shadowheart's guile made for a lethal combination. I fear for our fellowship, if trust is in such short supply.
Ouais. Alors. Putain. Donc ça c'est fait. Donc il me manquera ça là-bas. Ok. Ouais, on va retourner là-bas.
Breathe deep and move.
I admire your courage, Gale.
Thank you. Any particular reason?
Between the orb and the bug, you've got more than your fair share of unwelcome passengers.
What can I say? Mother always taught me to be a gracious host.
Mon bébé. Bah oui bébé. Pourquoi tu chialous?
It'll take a while for us all to
Huh?
recover, but you've helped us take the first step. Of course.
Je fais que des bébés missions, mais bon, c'est déjà ça. Ça, ok, ça, on s'en fout. Bon, les pelles, non, je les dégage pas, non, sûrement pas. Jusque-là, tout va bien. Et lui, qu'est-ce qu'il a pris? De l'encens, de ça, de ça, de ça, de ça, de ça, de ça. Voilà.
May you keep balance.
Yes, may you keep balance. Allez. Mon gros bébé. Ouais, la map, je crois que je vais la Keblo. Je sais pas dans quoi ce sera par contre. Ah si, c'est ça. peut toujours essayer, hein. Non, vous passez par là-haut. Non, mais ok, allez-y, passez par là, hein. Il y a encore des trucs là, hein.
What the hell are you doing?
Juste pour la vanne, mais bon, je crois que je vais le payer, hein. Ouais, je vais le payer, je pense.
Puny? I'll show you, puny!
Ruined. Smash. Oh, smash you!
Outflank, outsmart. Get out!
Ouh.
Coming through.
Connard.
Can't give up. Have to keep going.
Ouais, d'accord.
At the ready.
Fait mal, cette saloperie.
Step by step. Battle favors the fearless. Fleet of foot.
Can't give up. Not now.
Ah ouais, d'accord.
Got to move.
Ok.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Aïe.
Let's just put this behind us. Far behind us. Well, my day just improved. Did you want something? Very serious of you. But go ahead. Always good when I'm with you.
Ok, c'est cool.
Let's see. Just another crate. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Voilà, voilà, voilà. Hop.
More for me.
Où vous allez là? Mais... Bon, bah ok, allons-y, let's go. Non, t'as pas envie de grimper?
A feast fit for an ogre. You notice a peculiar dagger protruding from the tough, leathery meat.
Plus 4 de force quand même, donc ça devrait aller, non? Oh là là! Oh, le gel pourri de la soirée, quoi, il est là.
You tug at the dagger until the blade snaps in two. The sharp end is still stuck inside.
Ouais, bah c'est que c'est de la merde alors.
Sharp metal fragment pokes out of the meat. It's of no use to you.
Fuck it.
Looks empty.
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning. What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps? The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormier.
Pourquoi depuis tout à l'heure, les images sont si ternes, quoi. Enfin, pas ternes, mais foncées.
Neither. The fox, rather. Hiding, in a word.
Je vais essayer de toucher un petit peu là, parce que ça me... Truc qui va pas, quoi. Moi encore ça va, mais sur le stream ça fait dégueulasse, ça fait tout sombre.
Let's call it refinement. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come.
Là c'est plus tout sombre. Oh merde.
There, middle of somewhere.
Bah ouais non mais... Je suis obligé quoi. Bah oui. J'avais pas vu. C'est peut-être un peu mieux.
The house of hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last. Are you not entertained? Well, far be it from me to...
Are you not entertained? Ah bah voilà. Ta vraie ganache.
What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain. Come now, why play hard to get when you're in deep over your tadpoled head? One skull, two tenants, and no solution in sight.
Oh bah si, des solutions, on en a plein.
Like that. What is madness but a denial of reality? Still, I have a feeling you'll change your mind before it's changed for you. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking
Eh ben on verra à ce
at
moment-là.
the
Va.
door. Hope. Such a tease. By all means, bite the hand that feeds you, while you still have teeth. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Salopio. Espèce de diable à la con. Il n'y a pas d'autre chemin que celui-là. Hein. Ou alors par en bas. Oula, il y en a du sang ici. Je peux sauter jusque là, moi? Ouais.
I can keep going a little longer now.
What's inside?
Ça pue du cul. Il y a des gnolls. Des gnolls. Je sais pas où ça donne, je sais pas où ça donne, mais c'est carrément pas par là qu'il faut que je passe. Il y a quelqu'un là.
Look at that beast. Seems almost too big to take flight.
It would be too much to hope that's nothing.
What are you doing? Hold up before they see you, Mag Gresham. Look, down there. That lot are swarming all over the bridge. I don't know what they want, but it can't be good. I'm going to find another way around. You ought to do the same. I doubt a fight against them would go your way. What? Just follow you around? I go my own way. Alone. Nobody. Just another harassing fool trying to stay alive. There's plenty of us around. Rag. That's it. I'm getting out of here.
Ouais.
Drop your weapons!
I'll feed your innards to the ants before I do that, Istik.
This is your last chance!
No, look up. That was your last chance, Istik. Now burn!
Stop wasting time, Beretta. You're not here to play with the locals.
Of course, Kithrak. We merely sought to...
No excuses. Question, kill, then move on. Find the weapon. Our queen watches us. Fail her at your peril.
Stay clear of those Gith. Even the Blade of Frontiers has his limits.
Something's burning.
Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done.
I should speak up.
He of the unsleeping eyes. Grant me the might to carry this burden. Grant me the faith to face darkness without fear. Only a coward would speak ill of the fallen. Would that the arrow had pierced your heart instead. A massacre. Drow and goblins slaughtered the lot. Please, just leave me be.
I hear shouting. Someone needs help. Drowcraft armor. No magic left though. Sun's too bright.
Can't you see the inn is burning? Help! Or get out of the way!
Something good here, I hope.
We'll never put this fire out. You're better off helping anyone trapped inside.
Teach us care when we would be reckless.
Time for some bloody work.
The Devil with the Silver Tongue. An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with a hero, a villain, and a moral. A farmer made a deal with the devil.
On pourrait éviter de discuter de ça en plein milieu des flammes, s'il vous plaît.
In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit.
Ah, tu vois, hein, mais ça craint quand même.
The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter. We can learn a lot from fairy tales, don't you think? Refuse him no matter how tempting the offer, no matter how delicious the feast he lays out for you. The cost's always too great. That's because you still have hope. But when he becomes your last hope, remember this. He'll require of you only what you're least ready to part with. And then require more still. You might think you'd give up anything for a cure. But the devil won't take just anything. He'll take everything.
I'm way too big. I'm way too big.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
No chance I'll fit through that.
Let's move. Never wanted the easy path. Better not be cursed.
Hello? Can you hear me? We hear you! Stay where you are! We don't have much time! Fight out! Help!
Follows me everywhere. What's in here? The heat coming off that door.
Opening it could spell trouble.
We can talk when you get me out of here. Come. I'm afraid proper thanks must wait.
Quitte. Ah bah trop tard, il est mort. Purée.
Fresh air. At last. Your boldness is a blessing. I'm in your debt.
Counselor, are you all right?
It takes more than mere fire to break me, Eva. Now listen close, Fist. Duty calls. Drow have taken Grand Duke Alder Ravengard westward, if my eyes and ears can be believed. Gauntlet, report to the man and send for reinforcements. We must find the Duke.
On your command, Counselor.
The rest of you, count the dead. Take word of their sacrifice to this city. And you, I must ask again for your aid. Please, rescue Ravengard from his drow captors. The Council will reward you for your effort. May I trust you'll see it through? A champion indeed. He's the invisible force holding Baldur's Gate together. Without him, the city faces collapse. In fact, I fear that may have been the intention of those who abducted him. Moonrise Towers, along the old road. That place is cursed. Few could survive there, unless darker forces are at work. This was no random attack. The Grand Duke was their target. Thank you. And should your courage falter, remember the Duke's generosity. Approach the towers with care. The land itself has been swallowed in shadow. I will seek reinforcements and join you when I can. Fist to work.
J'ai bien envie de prendre ça en fait. Voilà.
What's hiding here?
On va faire un peu tout ce qu'il y a ici, puis après on va se reprendre un petit camp, et puis après on va s'arrêter parce que fatigué, parce que c'est la semaine. Je fais dire c'est le week-end, mais non, c'est pas le week-end, non. Loin de là. Non, bon.
I need healing.
Allez, hop.
Will's brows furrow as your minds connect. He sees the burning embers of Joaquin's rest, then Floric's face as she tells you of Ravengard's abduction.
Hells. Older Ravengard's been taken. Then we need to seek him out and get him to safety. You see, Grand Duke Ravengard is my father. I know
Décidément.
said our relation was no matter of pride, not least for him. You heard right. My father and I were close once upon a time. He disowned me and cast me out of Baldur's Gate.
Renier.
Such a rift isn't so easily mended. But it's not so wide that I'd let my own father suffer at his captor's hands. I've been asking myself the same question. What makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the Drow? Even the houses of Men's Oberanzen would have little use for my father. No, this is no Drow plot. These absolute nutters, these true souls are behind his abduction. His absence alone will sow chaos in the city. If they were to infect him, he could lead Baldur's Gate to ruin. All the more reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father, but the future of the Sword Coast. I'm all for it. Not so enchanting as you'd think. The Portiers, the Caldwells, they were the blue bloods hosting the fancy balls and drinking from gold goblets. Father's the son of a blacksmith, born with barely a coin in the He made a name for himself among the Flaming Fist. Brave as Baldur and stubborn as a deep Rothay. Daring, outspoken, but hardly posh. I spent more time dueling with father than I did rubbing elbows with lords. Not to say I didn't develop a taste for good wine and the talent for courtly dance. Yes and no. Father taught me the 4 pillars of power. Courage, insight, strategy, justice. He reckoned I'd follow in his footsteps. First as a fist marshal, then as a duke. Vanquish evil, maintain order, save the world. But a duke makes bedfellows with more monsters than he slays. Father called it diplomacy. I called it hypocrisy. In the frontiers, there is no posturing, no diplomacy. I slay monsters. I don't consort with them. Well, not when I can avoid it.
Bien. On va s'arrêter là pour ce soir. Les gens, je vous dis... Ah, c'était clair, non? Ah, je suis éclaté. Yes.